Big Ten Media Day here in Chicago. We're excited about the start to our season, and we have a long way to go. Obviously, to become, competitive, Big Ten team right now, and we've got a lot of growing up to do. But our returners have done a really nice job, really accepting responsibility as they've gone through our system here a year, and you can really see some growth just in terms of how much further along we are than we were a year ago, just being more comfortable with one another. So that's a little bit refreshing, but we're excited, and we've had a good start to the season in terms of practices. And my hope is as we keep developing, we have a team that has a chance to have some real depth and has a chance to have some real upside as we get older.
Thanks, Coach. We'll open the floor for questions.
Hi, Coach. Paul M. Banks, the sportsbank.net. So much hype for Romeo coming in. Just from day one, what kind of an impact do you think he could make, and just why do you think there is so much hype about him? Does he really have everything you could expect?
Well, Romeo's, number one, he's a terrific kid. That's the one thing that you're getting a chance to really see why he's so well, regarded in terms of a teammate and a guy, and he's doing everything that we've asked him to do. There's a lot of hype around him, obviously being from the state, going to IU. I think that's going to make it a bigger story than anything. But he's always had a lot of eyes on him. He's always been a very calm type of a guy under pressure. I think he's shown that. I think the thing that's been really enjoyable so far about Romeo is he's just like one of the other guys. He's embraced his teammates. We're coaching hard. He's being coached. He's asking questions. He knows he's not perfect, and like a lot of guys, he's a typical freshman here early in his career, where he's just trying to find his way and learn it. And I think the thing with him is just having the ability to allow him to say, that's okay, I can make some mistakes, take the pressure off him, that he doesn't have to be perfect. But tremendous upside, great talent, great kid. I think as long as he stays with it every single day, like every young player, he's going to get better and better.
Good morning, Coach. Peegs.com. On Zach McRoberts, he earns captaincy as a walk-on, and obviously that's very rare. What did he do to earn that, and sort of, can you describe a little bit things he does to show leadership in practice, off the court, things like that?
It's very few guys that you will have, that you have the ability to coach or play with, that gives everything he has. You know what I mean? And I really mean that. Like, when he's done with a workout, a practice, or a game, there isn't anybody in the locker room, regardless of a trainer, doctor, strength coach, assistant coach, player, that looks at him and says, that guy did everything he possibly could today for us. And when you're like that, there's a respect level that comes with it. I think there's an admiration. He's admired for what he does, and the guy never complains. And I think just in the off season and talking to him, watching him work, he wants to get better. But he's definitely one of the most, if not the most trusted guy that when you're out there on the floor, I think everyone knows what you're going to get, and he's going to have the team in mind all the time. So it didn't surprise me at all that he was voted by the players as one of the captains.
Coach. Terry Hutchins, CNHI. When you have this many new faces, trying to integrate all those guys and get that chemistry, just how difficult is that task?
It's difficult. I mean, we have 5 true freshmen, 1 transfer, 6, and Race Thompson would mean 7. Basically, he was in practice a year ago, but obviously didn't play on the team as his redshirt year. So you really have like 7 new guys you're trying to fit in. And that's where in my opinion, the returners, you hope your returners from a year ago are further ahead than all those guys. So you at least have that core group that you're really trying to add to. The young guys are freshmen. We have we have 5 guys out there, and you can tell when we practice who's a freshman, at times. And I think, that's without saying, our staff's objective is to develop our team. And as we develop our team, we want to add pieces to the puzzle that, can help our rotation, can help us be, deeper and, bigger on the perimeter at times. But, and also working Duran back. Duran isn't full go yet, but he's starting to make his way back to the practice floor. And, he didn't play any, basically the entire Big Ten season. So, to bring him back is challenging, so to speak, just to kind of, hopefully we can, move him back into the rotation. But we have a lot of different conversations going on all the time, pre and post practice. And I think the one thing is we've really set the bar high for our guys just in terms of competition. They're going to have to earn it every day. And I think they understand that they're going against somebody that wants the same amount of minutes as them. So, a lot of it will depend on their development, how fast they can catch up to speed, so to speak. And, I do feel good about some of the guys from a year ago just being way more comfortable and ahead of those guys right now. That's, it's comforting to know there's some guys that look the part, and then adding the other guys to it. It's going to take time.
Coach Miller, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.